What's up, everybody? It's your boy Snake Fang here, and we are hosting the very first Keep It Sweet first to 10 session for Mortal Kombat 1, and we are starting off strong with a smoke mirror with arguably two of the best smoke players in North America. We got TSE's very own Big Daddy G and JustNasty going head to head, probably to see who's the best right now. But before we get into that, I would like to introduce you to our commentators. Dream Eater, and Rose. Introduce
What up,
yourselves.
though? Hi, I'm Rose. Obvious, famous MK commentator. So excited to drop MK knowledge on y'all. Very excited for this. I'm hearing these are two of the best smokes in NA. So I'm very excited to see these two play. It's gonna be a good time.
And I am Dream Eater. I typically host tournaments on the Xbox side of things. Uh, held it down for the Xbox players throughout the MK11 lifespan. MK1 doing some stuff, although with crossplay coming, it's not going to necessarily be as big of a need for the community. But that is still not here, so Xbox players still have been giving them a home. But I am happy to do that. But I am also looking forward to seeing two of definitely in the contention for best smokes throwdown here today. I believe Big Daddy G has got some of the offline results to kind of wrangle that title in as well, but haven't been a lot of very offline events to actually fight in, right? So game is still kind of new, and Just Nasty has been out there putting the work in too. So we're gonna try to settle it, see which one of them can be king of the pile.
I have we have our little Big Daddy G bias, but I'm very excited to see this bout for sure. It's gonna be a lot of fun. It's gonna be a lot of what I know about the word smoke is that it's gonna be hard to see him. I heard there's a lot of invincibility, a lot of nastiness with this character. So we'll see. We'll see who will see the most.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting and might come down to which cameos they select. I suppose it is uh, a question that I would have: are they character locked? I would presume they're locked in on Smoke. There's going to be no swapping of characters even allowed here. I don't know how you prove you're the best Smoke by winning with Johnny or whatever. So they are going to be character locked, but it's not just your character that dictates things, right? So the cameos are going to be a another option to kind of mix things up and change things up to see which one of them can get an edge. So I am going to be really curious to see which one they're bringing to the table. That being said, also, what is it, the 17th? Just yesterday, Chameleon came out, brand new cameo on the scene. For some characters, provides some really strong utility. I mean, Twitter was a buzz with all sorts of tech videos from all the different characters and what they could kind of potentially take advantage of with that cameo now being in the roster. I don't recall seeing anything too crazy with Smoke. But that doesn't mean that it doesn't exist just because I haven't seen it. It's only been a day, right? So there is a possibility. I'm sure Big Daddy at least took some time to get into the lab and see if he could find anything with that character. Same for Just Nasty. So both of these players have probably dabbled with a bit of Chameleon, but have they found anything dirty enough to want to debut here in this kind of arena? We'll have to see. But I'm honestly, even if Chameleon doesn't take to the stage, I would really be excited to see what the matchups and how this kind of breaks down. Because I do think in a mirror match, the cameo that you pick actually can have a pretty big impact on that. I mean, it is the one that is the variable between the two of them, right? Is that cameo at that point? So if you can find a way to get a little edge with that, that could be exactly what you need to take the victory.
Yeah, I'm definitely no stranger to commentating mirror matches and any game really, but I think it's one thing I admire about MK1 is the cameo aspect. Of course, no two players play the exact same anyway, but you throw that variable in with that cameo, it just switches things completely. So I'm very excited to see this.
Yeah, the cameos do provide a pretty significant deal of like creativity and variety. I know at a certain level when people will, state that oh, it's always the same thing. And look, there was a time a couple of patches before where you were seeing maybe a little bit more of particular cameos than others. But game's still new. They're still putting stuff out, and as more and more cameos come out, particularly ones that have the potential like Chameleon, you're going to start to see a little bit more variety here. So I think that is going to be like one of the really kind of crazy things about it. I mean, if you look at the whole roster, you know, with the when the combat pack finishes, we're talking like I don't know, it's like 30 something characters and 20 something cameos, and the grand like number of different variations of pairings that you can get within that. There's a lot of different exciting things you can do, and for the most part too, like these characters are all able to basically churn out really good damage if you're able to find synergies with the cameo. And it's not just like one character gets one cameo that they synergize with. There are quite a handful that you can find to take advantage of their tools to see what kind of creative and exciting ways that you can maybe bring something out that nobody's seen before. So I think that's going to be really fun. And plus, they come out just randomly in neutral. You got all sorts of freedom to kind of create stuff on the fly in some ways, when you just kind of get some of those stray hits. Oh, absolutely. This event, just like many of the others that are coming up, I know this is not the only event that we're going to be doing. There's a series of first attends for not just MK as well, Street Fighter and Tekken included on that. I think I saw some Guilty Gear stuff as well. So all of that is included in the stuff that the Suite Events is dedicated to, kind of fostering that vibrant gaming community for people to come and be a part of this and participate. And it's not just for the pros, it's for people of all skill levels. So we want people to be participating. So make sure you are signing up for the first attends to challenge people, as well as making sure you're getting in those tournament brackets, because those are going to be open for pretty much anybody to hop in. I assume you do have to have a wired connection, though. Wi-Fi warriors, you are going to need to get strapped with a wire if you're going to want to throw down. It's only fair.
Plug it up. Dream Eater, you know what I'm sick of? I'm sick
Tell
of
me.
the fact that gamers keep not beating the can't dress allegations. Man, this is ridiculous. I go to so many events. I know y'all have potential, and you know who can help you with that. The Sweets Events. The Sweets Events has got you covered on fashionable gaming merchandise. Our latest apparel line features trendy designs and allows gamers to express their passion while staying stylish. From sleek t-shirts to comfortable hoodies to even the cool windbreakers, our clothing collection offers a way to proudly represent the gaming community with a dash of fashion-forward flair.
Absolutely. Love it.
Ooh, I think it's time to fight. I think it's about that time. Y'all ready to see some fights? Y'all ready to see some smoke mirrors?
Birds are dead too.
Ooh, perfect. And they're
Oh,
wearing
we in there
identical outfits. It's going to be really interesting trying to figure out which is which. Got light blue versus blue. Perfect.
Oh, hey, yeah.
It is masked versus unmasked. That one of the things though about the game is between matches they might actually end up changing costumes or whatever, so we might not be locked in. However, we do have I'm BigDaddyG on player 1 side and JustNasty on player 2, and I believe this is a predating lobby, so that is going to stay the same. We'll get the name swap at the top, because right now they are the other way around, but it is on BigDaddyG on the player 1 side, and so far he's been the one opening things up that will do damage, but with those smoke chances and JustNasty Scorpion coming out to extend the damage, and that's the difference making between these Sub-Zero versus Scorpion. The class.
Trying to fight back strong with this flame. God, I know it's got to be tough for them with a very similar clothing. My goodness, hard to tell the difference. Especially with all this invincibility jumping around and stuff.
Yeah, I gotta be honest, the stage not helping either. They're covered in snow, as is the stage. It's gonna be, once the invincibility comes out, dude, good luck. Good luck.
What a way to start this first event. Mind game. Mind game.
Finally finds that hit with the overhead. With the cancel with Scorpion to keep the damage going. Sub-Zero will put an end to it. There's 25 seconds left on the clock here in this first round. And he goes for the deep overhead, but good defense. The throw will hit. Fatal blow available from both. Who's gonna take it?
Ooh, that pressure. Strong pressure.
Once you're back,
That was sneaky. Caught him with the low hitting end of that string, and with Scorpion there available, Scorpion ends up getting the conversion, and JustNasty takes round 1. He's also going to open up real nicely here in round 2. Decent damage into the invisibility. Block this mix that you cannot see.
70% health gone already. My God.
Yeah, Invisimix is insane, dude. This is like one of the best mixed characters in the game, and he has multiple ways to go invisible. Good luck.
Mix was insane. You're kidding me.
I like the tenacity there from Big Daddy at the end. He went for the up block, attempting to get the up block, because if you up block an air normal, you actually get a much easier punish on that. However, JustNasty one step ahead, goes for the teleport from the skies instead, catches him with the low, and he will take game 1. However, it's a first to 10, so these opening games in some ways are just kind of feeling your opponent out, seeing what's going on, seeing what kind of tendencies you can maybe latch onto, and then later on exploit to your advantage. So we'll see if BDG has any adjustments here to make. And of course, another one to consider also, are we going to see a cameo change? Right? As we go into this, we're not going to be seeing one, but that is always something on the table. I don't think character change is allowed, but we may perhaps see a swapping off of either Sub or Smoke. Sub-Zero typically a little bit stronger against anti-zoning, but Smoke doing no zoning at all himself.
Yeah, the pace from that starting to catch up a lot quicker. We have that first round complete the distance, and we're starting to make things smooth pretty quick here.
Yeah, damage from these characters can be incredibly explosive when they do open each other up. But the defense from both of them, they're able to hold it down, not letting it happen frequently. JustNasty going to town here, though. Not done yet. Almost 50%, and the low will finish it. JustNasty now up around in game 2.
This invisibility looks illegal. This is crazy. My goodness, this is so cool. Nice little juggle off that slide.
Oh, gets the triple kicks into the flame. Very nicely done. Okay. I wonder,
Ooh, slid on him with the ice. There we go. Big Daddy trying to fight back.
Alright, triple kicks plus frames again off of those. Those are plus 8.
Really working.
Yeah, there's a very small window for players to sort of interrupt that, and it does become basically a guessing game there. Beautiful anti-air, though, from JustNasty. Interrupting that, and the teleport into the Scorpion Flame. He's making great use of that Scorpion assist there, too.
Ooh, shut down that invisibility, okay? That was very nice, very nice. Ooh, this hurts. Ooh, this hurts. My goodness. There we go.
Oh, he just let it rip one tap into the fatal blow, and that is going to likely be the end. There's a little bit of a mini game here, who can mash the hardest, but I don't know, that Sub-Zero health actually might keep BDG alive in this.
Oh, just
Taps
no.
left.
Going out of the stall, that'll do it.
The final hit just enough, and JustNasty now up 2-0.
JustNasty killing it right now. Was BigDaddyG was really putting the pressure on in that last round, but really had him backed up to the wall, but was able to close that out.
Yeah, that smoke pressure, I mean, they're both able to do it to one another, right? It is part of the mirror match. I will also note that both of them are playing cameos, at least presently, that don't necessarily add a ton to neutral, in that they don't have ambush attacks that can kind of keep you safe, allow you to get additional pressure, stuff like that. Those are just not things that are in the Scorpion arsenal. Scorpion is primarily there, it appears, from JustNasty for the combo extension with that fire breath. So we're going to see high damage from him, but the neutral itself is going to primarily just be focused on his own cancels and the pressure that you can do from that. But BDG can unleash that as well. And of course the invisibility, which is just so deadly, as we see it here opening up BDG again.
Yeah, this is horrifying, my goodness. Off to a very strong start, got about 60% of that life taken away. Combo's not over yet, though.
I mean, and these combos are ending in invisibility, right? So not only are they ending with chunks of your life bar missing, but you now have to block a character that you cannot see. who is, like I said, one of the best mixed characters out there. A little bit of a comeback potential here, though, for BDG, sitting on a sliver of life and full meter. But to be honest, right now he might just be giving JustNasty meter, right? I mean, if he can close this out, though, it'll be worth it. But otherwise, he just filled the tank up. Hunts him down off the armor.
Pressure, my God!
Oh no!
I won't make this easy.
I mean, a valiant attempt. A valiant attempt. Almost had that one. That's kind of the danger. He was doing the same thing, though. You saw BDG, or maybe you didn't see. He went invisibility, right? And who could see? He was gone. But out of there, and even JustNasty having trouble blocking that invisible mix. Now, you can't just go invisible randomly in the nukes. Both these players are going to punish wild attempts like that, which is why you don't see these players going for it. And even there, BDG went for it, JustNasty not having any of it. So you need to be careful, but once you find a successful means of getting away with it, you are just so deadly.
Really just shut that down.
Very clean round here for JustNasty. Finds the opening, but it's all under the cover of invisibility, so not able to fully convert. This last hit right here might be the end, though. Final hits from the airstring, and JustNasty on the board. 3-0. The round starting to stack up. We'll see if BigDaddyG has some adjustments to be made, perhaps in the cameo department, but definitely going to be looking for some here with this game plan if he's going to come back alive here.
Constant invisible Oki is just insane. My God. Y'all MK
Yeah, it
players
is.
really be fighting for your lives out here.
Against Smoke, it's crazy. He's invisible. How do you block what you can't see? I gotta, like, listen for the wind off the blade. You are joking. But, like...
Listen for the wind is crazy. Oh, my God.
This is a fight.
Yeah,
I didn't need.
it's a bit of a nightmare.
This fight was unavoidable.
Right, here we go, game 4.
Oh, it's a cute little stage. I really...
Yeah, Johnny doing well for himself.
Attaboy. You trust me, man. You're killing it here.
A big overhead's armor coming out, though. So his invisibility move is also his armor move, right? So it's like we got all sorts of layers of nonsense attached to it. JustNasty going into invisibility. BigDaddyG tries to weather the storm. A couple of hits do make their way through, but now he's invisible. What is going on?
Here we go. Time to put the pressure on JustNasty.
I don't know what's happening.
Oh, confused. Shutting that down.
He's comboing off the smoke bomb. That is insane.
That was cold. That was cold.
This might be enough to kill here. He will spend the meter to guarantee it, and JustNasty continuing to pull away here. BDG gonna need to come up with a working strategy here. These low pokes not finding their mark. Shimmying in and out of range. Both players vying for it. There's the overhead, though, and some damage now going the way of JustNasty. He's gonna have to lose some of this health. He will build up some meter in the process. And here's the Sub-Zero setups here. So not quite as much damage as Scorpion, but he is also giving him access to extra health. And I guess the other thing, too, is he helps him out in other matchups where there's zoning involved, but Smoke doesn't have a single projectile for the ice armor to play a role. So he's basically here just for that freeze right there. Oh, is he gonna be able to kill right here?
Is this
He could
over?
dump it.
Ooh, just a sliver.
Oh no! Oh no, he's dead. He's dead. There's
not
fatal
like
blow on
this.
JustNasty. He is
Not
gonna
like
break it
this.
right here. Okay, he went to spend his meter instead. Is he gonna finish him anyway? Jeez, dude, look at that damage. 481, no fatal blow required. Smoke is a monster. And I mean, look, I've been dabbling with Smoke. I use Tremor cameo with him, and 50% routes is not a problem. Like, this character has access to some big damage. I gotta say though, looking at the way things are going here, I don't know if Sub-Zero is bringing enough to the table here. I mean, if you look at just damage output, Smoke Scorpion is just hitting way higher numbers. So
Oh, running with it.
you're gonna keep going for it. I'm curious if BigDaddyG has explored some of the other cameos. This might just be the one that he feels the most comfortable and the strongest on, regardless. But the utility of Sub-Zero is not quite as on display in a matchup where there's no projectiles. Nice spacing there, though.
Beautiful.
Absolutely. He's going to get some big damage here for this as well. No breaker, and that first hit meter bonus.
Saucy with this combo. Okay, where's it going? Where's it going?
So using Sub-Zero for safe invisibility setups, it looks like, and able to force some meter off of JustNasty, but nice use of that armored spear to get out of there, and now JustNasty going to work. Decent damage here, ends in the anti-air dagger.
Okay. Oh, wakes up with buttons? That works, that works. We take those.
And just swinging.
Wait for the fence, baby. Why not? Why not? Ooh.
The up block.
He's fighting back.
Yeah, he was ready on defense for that, and with Fatal Blow available, this honestly could be next hit is death, and it's invisibility time. Do not get tapped. Uh-oh. Oh, no, it whiffs!
It dropped.
What? He's dead. He's not going to have meter to get out of this. BigDaddyG is going to be able to get on the board here. So very nicely done. An unfortunate drop there for JustNasty. I honestly, you know, as a smoke expert, I kind of thought that he had mapped out all of those routes. But this game, there's just so many different ways you can try to make your way to Fatal Blow that that might have been one that he, you know, maybe needed to hit a little bit higher, or just wasn't aware it was on the list of ones that don't work. But an unfortunate drop, but undeterred, great damage here as we go into round number 2.
There we go, making their way back to the other side of the map.
Oh, and the spacing. Just like BDG's opening salvo gets blocked. +8 off those triple kicks, though. Now, they are all 3 highs, right? So if you neutral duck them, the whole thing whiffs, and you can punish him for that. So is something to be on the lookout for if your opponent's getting a little bit too overzealous, just throwing that out every time on Meaty. Throw. Got 35 seconds here left as well. The low from the overhead string does still connect, and the low opener. This is going to be great damage. Scorpion keeps it going.
Oh, it ain't over, brother. Not over, brother.
He's killing him off that. That is nuts. This damage that JustNasty is cranking out, I'm loving it. I mean, every single time on these stray touches even, he's just able to turn it into insane damage numbers. Gets the armor break into the conversion as well. Beautiful play here from JustNasty.
Ooh, fighting out of that corner. Trying his best to get out of there. There we go. Okey-doke. Oh.
See the flawless block ringing. Oh, beautiful challenge there from BigDaddyG with the block. The triple kicks connect. Careful. Cancels. Ooh, baited him into the up block. And he's going to pay for that.
Ooh, that was nasty.
I mean, he's not even needing to use cancels mid-combo, I don't think, for these routes he's going for either. He's just doing 1-1-1 into the smoke thing without canceling it, actually, right? And then he's able to get the extra damage from Scorpion off of that. And he's just been turning that into massive numbers here. And that is going to also mean a 5-0 lead here for JustNasty. Really starting to pull away here. BigDaddyG going to need to come up with some sort of different strategy here. I think one of the things, too, he hasn't been able to get his invisibility going as frequently, it feels like. We've been just watching JustNasty be more invisible. So I don't know if he needs to find a way to get those setups more frequently or what is kind of getting in the way of that there. But we are going to be locking in with Sub-Zero here again as we go into now game number 6. And it's going to continue to be masked versus unmasked as well. So they are locked in. No random select on their outfit. One of the things I actually like, you kind of switch it up between games. Yeah, you can pick your favorite outfits and it'll pick one of those randomly between games. But these guys looks like they've locked in on their favorites, just one specific one.
Kind of distinguishable. It's a little easier to see the mask and unmasked. Nice for our viewers, nice for our commentators, nice for our competitors.
Yeah, it actually hasn't been as difficult to tell the two. On that first stage with all the snow, maybe, but here in these other ones, they kind of stand out quite nicely. So.
JustNasty with the cook, and beating them pots and pans together right now. My God.
Both players looking to find their opening here. It will be BDG getting it first here, the throw. Sub-Zero's throw also one of the most damaging throws in the game. Only Sonya has him beat with her forward throw. He just lets it rip on block. So he's saving his smoke cancel there, perhaps? Very interesting approach here from JustNasty, but oh, this is going to be devastating damage here. Scorpion's there to keep it going. Not quite going to get the finishing hit, though. So BigDaddyG has one last chance, but the poke will catch the toes. And that is a 6-0 lead here now for JustNasty.
Sweet. Yeah, this combination of fire and smoke is crazy. So, who'd have thought? Who'd have thought?
Yeah, I'm really loving the synergy that JustNasty's been able to capitalize on here. You know, Scorpion's able to net him combo extensions in multiple ways. You know, like, so I've been playing Tremor, and I really only get to combo extend off of one thing. Now I have fun doing it, but I have to like try to cultivate that very specific hit. Whereas JustNasty's running with a cameo that is allowing him to combo off of his smoke port, well, both of them, I guess, right? The low teleport that side switches, as well as the dashing one that he's doing point blank, and he's able to just convert, and also for half the cameo, right? So he's not spending the full meter on that, or if he wants to spend both of them in one combo, we're looking at upper 40s for damage. So really, really solid stuff here. Here's that throw again, though, from Sub-Zero. Gonna take the life lead, not by a lot, but in these kind of matches, that little bit can matter. Oh, this is going to be a big punish. There is Breaker available, though. Is JustNasty going to spend the meter? I also really like how BigDaddyG was building meter while he was frozen. Has a little bit of a chance to build some meter up, so doing those smoke or those teleport cancels there, where he doesn't just go, he doesn't really go anywhere, just kind of shifts in place real quick, but it does build a little bit of meter, and every bit can count.
Pretty even on life now. Let's do a follow up. Interesting option to jump back and kind of let him get back up. Let's see what he comes with.
Overhead, good defense here from Big Daddy. Finds the opening as well with the invisibility. Sub-Zero is here to get things started. And now there is a breakaway from JustNasty. We'll see if the op suspended. Not going to even get a chance to, as the combo is cut short with invisibility, and then just cuts his life bar short too. I really like the way that he's going for that too, just opting to kind of leave a little bit of damage on the table to go for the finish with the invisibility.
There you go. Really wailing on him in that corner. There you go.
Yep.
It's a switch out of it, but looks like he's taking the other corner.
And there's that extension into the invisibility there from Scorpion. And now about to close this out. Yep, that is going to do it. Didn't get tapped. Flawless round, but it doesn't end up mattering. You have to get a whole flawless game in order for the announcer to mention anything. So.
Beautiful.
Back dash in. Ooh, goes for it. Wow, you saw him try to challenge that, but just barely not able to get the whip punish. And uses that armored spear to get out of trouble. I love that from JustNasty. It's a really, really interesting way to kind of recognize in situations where, like, uh-oh, he's coming at me, but he's a little bit too slow to hit me right away. I'm just going to get out of it.
Beautiful. That's a very nice damage combo. Very nice. Got a cute little life lead on him.
Yeah, life lead's important. Oh, it's going to slip away here. JustNasty drops the combo. BigDaddyG's opportunity now. Oh, hunts him down. Nicely done.
That was beautiful. Followed him right through there.
Dude. I mean, eventually he just gets caught, though. That is rather unfortunate. Tries to jump out. JustNasty having none of it. Last chance here. Gets the poke, invisibility, but look at that. He's just got those jabs ready. Trying to go for that invisibility, just kind of draw in the neutral. Both players, when the other one's done it like that, they have got that down immediately.
7-0. 7-0. This is very much running away with this right now, but BigDaddyG is taking the rounds here and there. It's starting to try to open them up a little bit, but slowly but surely.
we'll see if we can get any adjustments here from BigDaddyG as we move now into game number 8. Gonna continue to lock in with Sub-Zero.
If only that were true.
Right, where we
See
going?
how that
Where we
fares.
going?
Okay, we can see him on this one. Fire seemingly having the best of this. Alright, both players not wanting to commit to going in, building a little bit of meter there is JustNasty with those teleport cancels, but then he strikes, finds the opening with the cancel here. This is going to be first blood, and Scorpion's going to make it quite a bit of damage, just shy of 40%.
Start to boy a little bit.
That overhead is safe on block now. Used to be punishable, but now I think it's like -2, so incredibly safe.
Nasty's defense is insane. I don't know how many rounds I've seen where he's had so much health left. Way to control that defense and just obliterate as many chance he can. It's insane. Definitely showing he's one of the strongest smokes in the side of the world for sure.
And this might be enough to close it out. He's got one last special at the end, and the snap of the neck will do it. JustNasty up round 1 here in game number 8.
Ooh, that hurts. That hurts. Alright, gets his way out of it. Look at him in that corner. Oh, get back over there.
Very dangerous position to be. He tries to swing, gets opened up here, and JustNasty gonna let rip the full meter dump. Look at that damage, 587, because you got caught by a stray forward. I mean, that is absurd.
That hurts. That hurts.
It does. That is big, big silly numbers. JustNasty though, he came to play. Absolutely. Right now up 8 here. BigDaddyG looking to find some way to answer back here. We'll see if there's going to be a shift on the cameos. Ooh, now, here we do see it is going to be Kung Lao. So Lao is going to be a character that's going to allow some interaction within the neutral in a different way. That's going to have to force JustNasty to be careful. You can charge that Buzzsaw hat, which means you'll be able to mix up with it, cover unsafe stuff. There's all sorts of crazy things that you can kind of try to make happen there with that Lao low hat. And it also has a pretty solid recharge time too, so we'll see how BDG puts that to use, although he's only got 2 games left to make it start to happen. And right now, JustNasty just doing what he does and has been doing, and taking chunks off that health bar.
There we go. I was trying to apply some pressure. There we go. Ooh, good one. He's winning it out of that grab. That's one of the first throw breaks I've seen in the whole set.
Right, wants him to rip with the Lao throw toward the corner here. Low hat as well. That's going to be a mix-up there from the overhead second hit of that string. Now he does have a low option. And right into the invisibility. JustNasty not ready for it. He's going to have to spend 3 bars to get out of trouble. Big Daddy in a really advantageous position. I gotta say, Lao should have been here earlier. Lao is really helping, it feels like. Oh, but maybe I spoke too soon. Scorpion is gonna close this. That connection. That number's not good.
That's it for sure. That's it for sure.
I spoke too soon.
You hate this dude. Very cinematic, very long. Fatal blows or dark joke. My God.
Yeah, you gotta sit through the whole thing.
That's the definition of hold that for sure.
Now that is off the table here though, so that explosive damage is not going to come in the form of a fatal blow, but we're talking smoke here, right? So we've seen explosive damage without requiring the cutscene. So you're going to have to burn it off that meter as well. Nice little opening here for BigDaddyG. Gets the low hat to keep the pressure going. Tried to challenge, but nobody was home. All over the place here. Overhead is blocked. Low is blocked as well. JustNasty takes his turn. Gets the overhead to connect from Scorpion, though.
Nice float. Nice float. Didn't do much with it, though.
Uh-oh.
Oh, he's cooking. Oh, brother. Here we go. Fighting back.
Nicely done. I love that loud person. no, he ducked underneath it. I don't know if he's going to build the bar necessary. Now, there is no fatal blow to close this out. So I do think that he is still going to survive here, but it is going to be just barely. Okay, well, the curse is strong with him. My bad. My bad. The commentator's curse like never before. I didn't know. I didn't know. I really thought that he might live. I wanted to believe. I wanted to believe.
Yeah, I'm on your side, brother. I wanted it too. I wanted it too, believe me. All right, we are now at 9-0. 9-0. Big Daddy G has one more chance to get back on the not one more chance, but one more chance to to crawl out of this hole. And looks like JustNasty doesn't want him to get out of there.
Weren't the barriers between timelines closed? Not between yours and mine.
I like Robin's voice like that.
Here we go. Potential final game here. Lau looking to save the day. Straight to the invisibility. He caught him as well with it.
They broke. Oh, there we go. Fight back on him. Put him in that corner.
Oh, there he is.
You got the down to 9 rage right now. Run with that. Run with that.
He is ripping him open here. This is massive damage. He's got full cameo meter as well, and we will see the Lau hat to keep the pressure going. Scorpion actually ate the low hat there, though. Beautiful play by JustNasty. Secret Service Scorpion. Does this work? It doesn't!
Oh no!
Second time in the set that JustNasty has, unfortunately, dropped one of those crucial fatal blows. And it's not just that the fatal blow doesn't hit. You are super punishable when that shit happens. You gotta be real careful.
Oh no, they're both invisible. You can't be having that. I don't need one of y'all to be on the screen.
Yeah, then we're just watching the ultimate shadow box.
Pacing is crazy right now. Oh, William's the first one to jump in.
Yep, gotta be careful taking flight here on these streets.
What do you want it?
No meter to get out of this either, so he's just gonna have to hold this damage. And we've seen once Scorpion gets involved, the damage really starts to ramp up. Not done yet. Invisible. Okay, now what is happening? Oh no! Anti-air dagger set point here on this first to 10, and a 10-0 statement potentially looking to be made. Big Daddy says no, not today. Opens him up on that whiff punish. Will spend some meter to make some good damage as well. 362. The throw is going to connect. Tack on a little extra. Dude, he's using Scorpion to eat that low hat. I love that. Secret Service Scorpion on duty, man. He's already dead. He can take a bullet.
Yeah, Nasty fighting back in a very gross way right now. My God, Invisible Oak into another combo. Just because, why not? We got those.
Well, and there it is again, just dropping these combos early to go invisible, but Big Daddy does the same with his invisibility. Tries to get out with the armor, will successfully escape, and these life bars about even. The cameo meter spent on escaping. He will get caught by that low hat. No fireball to speak of from Smoke. All he's got is a teleport, but he's gone.
Oh, you can't see him. Either this set's over, we're going to another one. What's going on?
He's dead. He survived.
It ain't over.
Brutality.
It's not over.
I gotta say, that is with where the tables are at, that is a sigh of relief that you didn't get 10-0'd, you're on the board. That has got to be good. Let's see what kind of momentum Big Daddy G can take from that. He has got a long, difficult road ahead of him if he's going to claim these next 9 in a row. But JustNasty's done it, so he can do it too. He is also likely going to be locked in on Lau the whole way. But I got to say, I think Lau is the answer here. I think Lau has a little bit more utility to be used. Allows some different approaches in the neutral. Is forcing JustNasty to sacrifice his cameo to eat that low hat hit. Right, so in some ways you're taking resources away from your opponent in a way that Sub-Zero just wasn't doing. Sub-Zero was just like, hey man, I'm gonna let him rip for a full 50 every time you get touched. Good luck out there, bud.
JustNasty. He's hungry. He's trying to go get some food. Let's finish this up right now. BigDaddyG don't care about your hunger though. Hope you got 9 more sets though, 9 more matches than you.
Love those spin combos, the triple kicks, finding their mark, again finding their mark, but he was airborne, so he's not going to get the teleport to connect. And this is going to be some good damage here. Oh no, he lets it rip early, or lets it drop early for the invisibility. Not able to get anything out of it though. 45 seconds left here. Oh, Ansel's tried to throw something. I gotta be honest, I don't know if he did that on purpose. I am not sure that he went for a smoke bomb right there. I have a feeling that he went for some other button and it came out as a special move input, and that is not what he wanted. It happens though, it happens to the best of us. Beautiful up block here. Gonna force 3 bars out of the bank there.
Oh, it's not good stuff out of that. Nice.
A big whip punish here as well. This is BigDaddyG's opportunity here. No meter to get out of his damage. So he's just going to be able to go to town. He will likely be setting up a low hat or invisibility here. I also said or invisibility while he did it. Cheater pants way to get away from it. I wasn't wrong. Oh, didn't catch him up blocking there, and then he went empty on that up block. The toes were exposed.
Oh, fighting back, fighting back!
Okay, here we go. Nice throw. Low hat charges available.
Cancel what's he going into? Oh, jab right out. They're doing that all night.
He has been having none of that, and he gets the invisibility hit. Fatal blow is coming out. Is this one of the ones that works? It does, and that is likely going to be lights out on this one.
You fought well, soldier.
The 07s in the chat. Salutes are out.
Lobotomizes him to finish the game. To finish the set.
Oh, that was a spectacular performance from JustNasty. Very, very strong play from his smoke. I really do think it came down to one of the big variables being the cameos. Essentially, like, both players were playing really good defensively. We saw them weathering the invisibility storm, which is insane, but they were able to here and there get their blocks right in there. But I think one of the other big things that kind of ended up mattering in the long run to me was when JustNasty got a hit. We're talking high 45, sometimes 50%, and just those sub-zero conversions were not netting that same level of damage. And in that war of attrition in the first to 10, it just ended up being JustNasty was able to get a lot more of those rounds his way based on that. So props to him. That is quite the statement. And whatever argument may have been had about best smoke, I think has now had a little bit of a stamp on it now. And it's going to be up to BigDaddyG to find a way to, first off, figure out this matchup, right? This mirror matchup is maybe not something that he encounters very often. And he's going to want to take a look at that. And he's going to have his eyes on him the next time they meet in bracket, as well as, who knows, maybe there'll be a run back here when BigDaddyG has hit the lab and came up with some options to deal with that smoke onslaught. But props to JustNasty. Congratulations to him winning the first to 10.
And like you said, the game's still fairly new, so we got plenty of time for the best smoke NA spot to, kind of change hands here and there. So, especially with the way he was cooking with that Kung Lao, I don't see why fade away from him. I think Kung Lao was really working out, especially with that low hat. Yeah, it was very nice. It was very nice.
Yeah, the Lao would have was looking to be really helpful. Could have maybe been helpful early on. And I think also, talking about the future of the game, we're not done in terms of what cameos are coming out. So who knows what kind of new sort of tricks players are going to have up their sleeve when Janet Cage comes out, when Farah comes out, when Movado comes out, as well as whoever's going to be entering in the future beyond that. So really excited to see what there's. And, we saw some really cool and creative stuff from JustNasty with his Scorpion pick, and it worked out in his favor. So props to him. All right. I believe that was all that we had on the docket for today. Was this matchup? Is there any other stuff that we had planned for today? I know we've got stuff planned for the future if we wanted to let the people perhaps know about what is coming up in the future.
We got plenty of first attends throughout all games going on. Max Ninja hosting theirs. We got Surging Storm. We got their Twitch is going to be for the Street Fighters. I'm gonna be in these Tekken first attend ones. I cannot wait for Tekken 8 to come out next week.
Yeah, that's going to be exciting. And then, of course, we've got Toxic Thursdays, which is a full bracket that anybody is welcome to enter. Any skill level, just get in there and start playing. And then for the Xbox players, we've got the Sweetality Xbox Series. And I believe those are on Wednesdays. So make sure you get involved in those.
Plenty of things for y'all to partake in. We are very, very, very much here for the community. We're all trying to get better. We're all trying to have fun, and the Swedes can do that for you.
Yeah, we want more people to get involved in any way from playing to watching to, being helping behind the scenes if that's interesting to you as well. There's a lot of different facets and ways that you can be a part of this ever growing community.
Well, alrighty, folks. I definitely
All
appreciate
right,
y'all.
Sir Snake, anything from you for us?
Yeah, there's one more thing that I would like to mention
You're
as
right. I
well.
totally agree.
Let me see if this is the right command. So, keep it sweet,
Naturally,
Mortal
naturally.
Kombat.
Where are we
It's
supposed to get that crossplay at for MK?
They have
Have they even said
said
anything about it?
they've said February,
Okay.
so that is a couple weeks away. But how deep into February is another question. My suspicion is it's going to be whenever the current season ends, right? So like, the game's got like the different seasons that it's done, season of blood, season of ice, season of water, whatever. So the current season I think has like 27 or 26 days left. So that kind of has it ending somewhere in the middle of February, which is likely also because also with each season that's dropped, that's been when the new DLC characters have came out. So uh, you know, there's a likelihood that we'll be seeing Peacemaker along with crossplay sometime mid-February, and that's going to be a really exciting time because that is going to mean that these tournaments that have that sort of exclusionary Xbox or PlayStation side of things, that is going to hopefully we don't actually know what crossplay consists of. It might just mean you can spectate people on PlayStation's replays, like that might mean all it is. So hopefully it means we can do King of the Hill and all of the good stuff, and we can really have this community that has a unfortunate kind of natural rift in it, and let's go ahead and bridge that gap, get everybody playing together. As somebody that hosts events on the Xbox side of things, I know for a fact we have really talented players on there. From MK11's perspective, the events that we hosted in MK11, the prize money that those players earned helped some of them buy PlayStations to join the PlayStation community on MK11, and then further grow their name and their skills within that scene. So there definitely have been talented players coming from Xbox that have migrated over, talented players that are still there, and more that are going to be coming up. I mean, the one of the exciting things about fighting games is that there's just always that potential for somebody new to show up and be a absolute monster. I mean, it's literally like teenagers, like 14, 15-year-old buys a game, all of a sudden is incredibly good at it, starts showing up and bodying in brackets, and you've got a new threat to deal with. And so having these events that can be kind of open and welcoming to get people involved and say, hey, come and play. We got a place where you can compete and really see how you stack up. And, those early years, if some of those players, they'll kind of maybe play and move on. But if you can get them involved in the competitive circuit, maybe you can kind of ignite that spark and really get them hooked to competing and then off to the races for them. So really exciting to have these kind of events, and crossplay is just going to mean that many more of us can all play together and have fun together. Because I mean, that's what it's all about, right? Is having a good time together.
Yeah, I'm very excited. Tekken is going hardcore with the crossplay on release.
Yeah, on
It was
release.
always so annoying dealing with, oh, my friend's got an Xbox, my friend's got a PlayStation, my friend's got a PC, and we're finally in an age of gaming where we are just destroying that. So I need these other games to catch up.
Yeah, that is no longer a discussion for Tekken. So they got full PC involved in their crossplay too.
All
Mhm.
that.
Awesome. That is so good. That is so good. I'm really looking forward to Tekken, and it is literally right around the corner. It's like what, next week?
Next week.
So
I'll be at
Tekken
Frosty
8.
during all that, and I can't wait. Oh my god, that's gonna be crazy.
Yeah, I'm gonna be at Frosty as well. It's gonna be really exciting. I'm there for Mortal Kombat, but looking to see how things shake down for the offline, and then, man, Tekken 8 is gonna be a really, really beautiful time for the FGC. I think the Tekken team always puts out like really feature-rich and fun games, so really excited. I mean, I'm honest. I am more excited to play a bunch of Tekken ball. I just want to kick that
Yeah,
ball at people.
Tekken
I don't even
ball.
I don't need to know how to play a bunch of like FGC fighting stuff. I will just kick a ball at you and have a great time. That sounds fun to me. Tekken ball tournaments, let's go.
You know those Tekken ball tournaments are gonna go crazy. And you
Oh
know
yeah,
when you put me on those
absolutely.
Tekken ball tournament, put me on the mic for those, man. Ooh, it'll be crazy.
You seen the Tekken Ball
So
tournament at
Tekken is
TWT?
going to be a fun game to be coming down the pipeline. Really excited to see that joining us, and of course, Sweets Events is going to be putting events on for Tekken 8. Right, there's no way we're going to be ignoring that. So keep an eye out for those events. Right now, some of these things might have some Tekken 7 graphics and stuff to them, but we will be definitely moving in to the new game of Tekken 8 when the time comes. Just around the corner next week. It's going to be upon us.
The Tekken 7, no, not Tekken 7, Tekken 8, Tekken Ball tournament at TWT.
I did. That was super fun to watch. That was
Fire,
super fun to
right?
watch.
Yeah. But you know what else is gonna be fire though? Coming up in 2 weeks from now, we're gonna be doing Keep It Sweet first to tens all over again. So if you really want the smoke and you want to go take a crack at Big Daddy G and you think that you can beat him, then feel free to sign up at the Discord uh, and toss your name into the hat and see what you got. And we'll see you in 2 weeks from now. And also next week, coming on Thursday. Let me see where I'm at here. Next Thursday, we will have the Toxic Thursday for tournaments for PS5, PS5 Mortal Kombat, hosted by yours truly, but it will be on the TSE channel this time. And you can also join through here as well. And Surging Storm will be hosting the Xbox side of things, like Dream Eater was saying, for his side of town. And I believe his will be on Wednesday. So next week will be our tournaments, and then the week after will be our first to tens all over again. So we just alternate between a tournament week and a first to 10 week. So feel free to sign in for the tournaments. Feel free to sign up for the first to tens for each game that you want to play. And yeah, we look forward to seeing you. Commentators, y'all got anything y'all want to plug in and advertise for yourselves? Any socials y'all want us to follow?
Hmm. I guess follow my Twitch, big dog. Oh my god, let me say hi. Hold on. I'm gonna be streaming Tekken 8 like crazy. I'm gonna be streaming the finals like crazy. I'm gonna be streaming. I'm gonna do more Overwatch streams too. I'm playing a ton of Overwatch lately, so pull up on me. Pull up on me. Gonna be doing follow my Twitter too. Um uh it's a lot of nonsense. I'm not gonna lie to you. I just tweet my intrusive thoughts, so some of them might be funny. So find me on Twitter.
All right, and what's your at?
Oh yeah. Hold on, let me type my at. That's where you find me on Twitter. That right there.
Alrighty, and Dream Eater.
So for me, I mostly stick to Mortal Kombat stuff. You can find me streaming on Twitch every day but Sunday, depending on how awful the game. I don't know. This last month has been a little rough with the desync stuff, but the idea is basically every day except for Sunday, streaming for a few hours, and that's Stream X Eater X, and that's the same thing on all the other socials if you want to hear whatever nonsense I've been thinking about or saying. But it's mostly Mortal Kombat related because that's my favorite game and my favorite franchise and where I spend most of my time. So if you want to watch a Reiko player command grab some fools, you know where to find me.
Reiko, that just sounds dirty, but you know what? I respect it.
Oh, it's so much fun. I promise.
All right. Oh, so it's giving me a cooldown on the shoutouts. That's not cool. I don't really appreciate that. I'm trying to
I'm not
give
down
you.
with that.
I'm not down with that either, man. I don't appreciate that. I'm just trying to dap my boys and girls up, and they're just not letting me. Come on, man. Well, it's not quite
It's
the
all good.
same. We're gonna
All good.
go and do it the right way in just a sec, but y'all get the point. Follow these two on Twitch and on Twitter, and I guess I will also dap myself up. Well, you're already here. Just hit the follow button while you're here, and I look forward to seeing y'all 2 weeks from now for the first 10, and I look forward to seeing y'all next Thursday for the Toxic Thursday tournament. That's all I got. I love y'all, and have a great night, everybody.
Bye
Bye.
bye.